Over the next season, you're going to hear a lot of things about Albert Pujols' contract. Well, here's one thing I don't want to hear out of any Cardinals fan. Boo. Let me make this perfectly clear. When a player comes through for your team and wins you a championship, you don't boo them. Ever. I hear people say things like, oh, we pay all this money for concessions and for tickets, so we have the right to boo them. Well, sure, you have the right to boo them, but just because you can, doesn't mean you should. Didn't you learn anything from Jurassic Park? If you pay all that money to cheer a superstar, what star has given you more bang for your buck than Albert Pujols? In the free agency era, you can't really ask for more than 10 years from a player. So let me suggest something. If Albert Pujols changes teams and shows up as a Cub tomorrow, St. Louis fans, give him a standing ovation. We live in an age of all-style, no-substance players who constantly are changing uniforms. I think Ocho Cinco has changed teams twice since this video started. But Pujols has given Cardinals fans a decade of championship-caliber, substantive baseball. Sure, he turned down a big contract. Wouldn't you? If you were the best at what you did, wouldn't you want to find out what you were worth? Especially if you knew that teams like the Cubs and the Mets and the Orioles and the Dodgers all had money to spend. It's easy for you to sit back and say, oh, just take the money, when it's not your money. And yeah, I know it's not fair that baseball players get paid so much money and teachers don't. But it's also not fair that Justin Bieber has made more money before his 17th birthday than I'll ever see in my entire life. But sometimes things even out, and Justin will hit puberty. And this isn't the same as the LeBron decision. Albert's deadline was a little more subdued than LeBron's. So was Mardi Gras. And, oh yeah, Albert's won a championship for his team. And what if Albert wants a new challenge in his career? What does he have left to prove in St. Louis? Did Reggie Jackson tarnish his legacy in Oakland when he went to New York? Did Pete Rose tarnish his legacy in Cincinnati when he won a title in Philadelphia? No, Pete tarnished his legacy by gambling. Do you see the difference? Pujols has given the Cardinals a link to Rogers Hornsby, the Gas House Gang, Stan Musial, Bob Gibson, and Ozzie Smith, as a new generation has an era of Cardinals baseball to cherish. And some Cardinal fans would boo him. Why? Because you want more than a decade? Now who's being greedy?